Hello, Mr. Treasurer. I hope you're having a wonderful time in Hong Kong. Now, I know you're on holiday, but we just need your opinion on this new investment that we would like to make in robotics. So, obviously, this is concerning Shobi Company Limited, our toy company to make toys. I am CEO Nathan Guillarme, here with two engineers and this guy. So, tell us about the product.
So, hello, Mr. Treasurer. You may not know me yet. So, I'm Mrs. Dumontier, and I'm a young engineer. I've been working in this company for 2 or 3 years now, and I've been asked to focus on how to introduce robotics in our production cycle. So, we have 2 products we could buy in order to improve the production. First of all, there's the kind of robots which could actually produce the toys, with artificial intelligence, and those robots could make the toys and put the pieces together.
With like mechanical arms and everything?
Yeah, everything. Yeah, I see you are well aware of the subject. And so they could work all the time without being tired or turning sick. And there's also another type of robot which is very, very interesting too. It's called Android robots, such as you may have heard of Sophia, the first Android robot, which has got a Saudi Arabian passport. And so these robots are androids, and they can replace the team leaders in the production, and they can supervise the process.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't looked into the Android robots yet, but I'll look into it. It sounds very promising.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Let me have a word with you real quick. I'm Mr. Depeille. I've been working in this company for 30 years already, maybe even more, but my memory's getting a little leaky. You just said that these robots would help speed up production and allow us to make benefits or whatever. Isn't that a little, preposterous? I mean, I'm a real human, and I can do real work, unlike robots who have their mechanical arms and can piece together whatever. That doesn't make sense. That robots don't work. Yeah.
Surely they do.
Well, no, because as humans, we're smart, right? We can, if there's a problem, we can solve it. Robots, what can they do? Nothing. That doesn't. No.
Tell me, Mr. Depeille, how many hours do you work every day?
8, but sometimes I gotta go take care of my wife.
Do you know how many hours a robot can work?
Well, probably 0 because they break down constantly.
Well, on the other, it's entirely false. They can work without clothes. They can work 24 hours a day.
Exactly.
And 7 days a week. Week.
Hello, Treasure, is this working? Okay, the internet got cut off, but we're back on again.
So, to go back to our matter, I'm Mr. Fourment, a trade union representative. If you're considering firing workers, you cannot do this. Workers need 2 weeks notice before being dismissed, unless it's for economic reasons.
Well, the economic reasons, I've already laid them out. We can make huge profits from these robots. They use less electricity. Well, the electricity they use is cheaper than the salary that we give
Especially
to
when
workers.
factories are all located in China.
Of course. And, sure, we'd have to take out a loan. I mean, it's not free. They are quite expensive. But I reckon that we could reimburse the price of these robots within about 6 months. And within 18 months, I've calculated a 300% profit margin.
Yeah, sure.
You seem to have no human empathy, do you? You do realize that I have been working for 30 years here already, and I've been very, very loyal to this company. I went to the toy school specifically to apply here, and I got here. And thanks to this job, I've been paying for expenses for my wife and my children, and living a life. if you were to fire me, I would have no job anymore. I would have no money coming in steadily because I'm much too old to apply anywhere else. You do realize that.
Well, you know what? What I can say is that if you've worked at this company for 30 years and you've been a good employee for those 30 years, I can offer you a very good pension to compensate your unfortunate happenings.
And the good point is that you have a trade union representative, so if you want to get a new job, just ask him.
What can you do to help me?
Every worker should be able to come to work. But if you fire them, they will need 2 months of pay.
2 months of pay. That is a bit exaggerating. I mean,
It's right.
no. You cannot do this. I will already be paying for the robots, which will be very expensive. I cannot pay for lazy, unworking workers while they're at home watching TV. I'm a hard-working businessman, and money is my top priority.
He just said these are my worker rights. I have rights to receive pay to live. This isn't just about you.
If you don't want to be in jail, you had to pay.
I think he's got a point here. We can't do things
Thank you.
illegally, but it's true that once we've got rid of all the unworking people here, we can make huge profit, and so it will compensate the loss made by wages we need to pay.
But that means we'll have no profit for at least 2 months. You're a socialist. What are you, a socialist? A communist?
I'm just paid to be here.
Well, that's just.
Alright.
He's supposed to defend the workers' rights, and he's just thinking about his pay. He's just like everyone.
It's true. It's true. You're just thinking about your own pay, and you too, and you're
No,
like,
I'm thinking about the company.
Yeah, you're thinking, yeah.
I'm a good engineer, good
banding
worker.
together. Wow, nice, very good. What about the other people, right? What about my co-workers? What will happen to them? You'll help them, right? But this is like 20, 30 people we're talking about. This is my entire team you'll be firing.
Well, some of them will be able to keep in different sectors.
There's
We won't be
maintenance
able-
work to be done, and there's the supervising the robots. You know, we need to update them regularly.
Yeah, we'll need some maintenance people. I mean, sure, they wouldn't have as big salaries, but they will still have jobs. I mean, some of them. That good?
And the good ones, the creative ones, could go working in our laboratories to elaborate new products. You know, every year we need to invent new toys.
Am I not good enough?
Yeah, sure, you'll be good enough. Don't worry.
You should be.
You'll be good enough. We'll
You just-
teach you.
Try and show it.
You can go in the laboratory if you want.
Don't try. There's always a solution.
I saw in your documents that you made huge profits last year.
Yeah, it's true, and I think we could do something about it. You know, use some of this money to train the workers who are going to leave us, sadly, so they can find a new job and they have new qualification.
I
What do you
guess.
think about it?
Yeah. That's a
solution.
great idea. So,
What would you
Mr.
say? You could just find a new job if you don't want to stay here.
No, if that's how things have to work out, then yeah, I agree. Thank you.
So that's a great conclusion, Mr. Treasurer. So we've decided that we would like to buy the robots and buy also formations for the old workers who will be relocated to different jobs and different factories, I suppose. We will just need your confirmation on this investment, and that will be all.
Alright, thank you.
Have a great holiday.